Throw the ball away. What are you doing? What is he doing? Third down. Yeah, why use a timeout now, right? I mean, it's third and 13 now. So why use a timeout now? So he gets away from him, gets away from him, out of the pocket, throw the ball away. Stop this nonsense. Wow. Wow. I just can't believe it. Can't believe it right now. What's going on with this team? 1:15 to go. Shotgun formation. And now there's a false start on the Bills. You gotta be kidding me. This team deserves to get booed right now. You gotta be kidding me. These dead ball penalties, that's what, our 7th penalty already in this first half, over 50 yards of penalty yards? This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe this right now, guys. Just can't believe this. What's going on here? Now what's going on? Now they're just holding up the game. Yep, false start on the offense. We know. That's on Croft. Welcome to the team, Croft. Thank you. Welcome to the team. Glad you're here. 0 catches. Absolutely ridiculous. So now it's 3rd and 19. So the good news is the Dolphins don't have any timeout, so we might as well run the ball. That's our 23rd pre-snap penalty of the season. That leads the NFL. We must have changed uniforms. This is, but yeah, Phineas97, thank you for joining the broadcast. You came just in time to watch a couple rants. Shotgun formation, 14-9, Miami over ball. Happily down 14-9 to the Miami Dolphins. Miami gets the ball to start the second half. Again, they have no timeout, so they can't stop the clock, so we will go into halftime. Absolutely ridiculous. Again, guys, if you're joining me on YouTube, just some issues with the broadcast, go over to Sportscaster. Link in the description below. Run effing motor. Absolutely. We've run motor twice. I have no idea. No idea. Whoa. So if you're a Bills fan, you have to be mad. If you're a Dolphins fan, you're playing out your mind. You're excited. But if you're a Bills fan, you have to be mad about this right now. You cannot be happy. So it's halftime in Buffalo, and the Buffalo Bills are trailing the Miami Dolphins 14-9. Again, the Bills score on their first 3 series, so that's the good news. The bad news is all 3 of them are field goals. We stopped the Dolphins on their first drive. The next 2 drives, they scored touchdowns, so they go up 14-9. And Ryan Fitzmagic is at it again, so we need to hopefully wake up in the second half, and hopefully the Buffalo Bills can do a little bit better here. This is pathetic, says Scott Blakely. So pathetic. But yeah, I mean, 14-9 at halftime. Again, something I didn't want to say all day, even if the Dolphins got the ball first, something I didn't want to say all day is the Dolphins have the lead. We've sat for a lot of the first half, if not most of the first half. So it's just not a good look for the Buffalo Bills, whether you're a Buffalo Bills fan or if you're just an onlooker saying, hey, is this team for real at 4-1, coming off a bye week at home. There's no excuse to lose this game. There's really no excuse to lose this game. So the fact that we are losing this game is kind of pathetic. But again, there's still a half football left. If this defense can show up. Again, we do miss Matt Milano right now. I understand that. But we'll see what happens. Welcome, PGP 301. Welcome to the broadcast over on Sportscaster. Again, guys, if you're following on YouTube, again, I know that my stream keeps going in and out. I do apologize for that. But I don't want to do too much with it right now with me streaming both on YouTube and on Sportscaster. I don't want to do anything to mess up that stream. So if you're join me on Sportscaster, and then we'll make sure, and I'll even put it back in the chat again as we're at halftime. Bills trail the Dolphins 14-9. says my chat's closed. I don't know why. But anyway. Let's go over some scores at halftime. Now we'll go over some stats from the game. Not much to say for the Bills, at least. But at the half, Buffalo trailing the Miami Dolphins 14-9. The Rams up on the Falcons with less than a minute to go in the first half there, 13-3. The Bengals are now up on the Jaguars 7-3 with less than a minute to go in the first half there. Joe Mixon with a 2-yard touchdown run. You got the Minnesota Vikings now up 21-14 over the Detroit Lions. The last touchdown to Dalvin Cook, 8-yard touchdown run to put them up 21-14 in that one. Packers still up 14-10, 30 seconds to go in the first half there. But you know what? Some teams can score with 2 minutes to go in a half. So expect them to maybe possibly get a field goal on the board before the end of the half. And then you have the Colts up 14-9 on the Houston Texans at halftime. Again, less than a minute to go in the first half in the Cardinals game. The Cardinals still up on the Giants 17-14. And at halftime, the 49ers and Redskins 0-0. Again, we go back to this game. The Miami Dolphins up on the Buffalo Bills 14-9. Again, Buffalo scoring on their first 3 possessions, but all 3 field goals to put 9 on the board. The Buffalo Bills stopped Miami on their first possession. The second possession, Ballage with a 3-yard touchdown run. And then on the third possession, you have a Devontae Parker 12-yard touchdown pass from Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzpatrick so far today 7 for 9, 91 yards and that touchdown. For Buffalo, you have Josh Allen 6 for 15 for 90 yards, been sacked twice. That second sack to end the first half, or towards the end of the first half, was absolutely ridiculous. He can throw that ball away, save some yards. We have a long way to go, but we shouldn't be used to it. But we should be used to it. This is a joke, except the Bills. This is that have faith, be a fan. We're being a fan, MK, and I'm not saying that we're not a fan. I mean, it's just I think we could definitely still pull this game out. This game's still up in the air, especially knowing the Dolphins, how they don't like to win games right now. They might give us this one, but man, it just doesn't look good. It just does not look good in the first half. No matter how you slice it, it was not a good first half played by the Buffalo Bills. No matter who the opponent was. If this was another opponent, so it just does not look good. It's funny how Dable was a tight ends coach in New England, but yet he rarely uses them. He does. He just doesn't use them all that much at all. And that's something that we're used to in Dable's system. But even the times that Allen's gone to Dawson Knox, we've seen 2 drops by Knox already today. One that should have easily been caught, and one that was a tougher catch, but still could have been caught. Still would have led to 4th down. Still would have had to kick a field goal on that catch, but still, the drops by our tight end position kind of hurting us here. We know Tommy Sweeney is currently on the inactive list. Obviously, we're missing Matt Milano. He's on the inactive list right now for the Buffalo Bills, and it shows. Again, the run game for Miami doing better than most of the other run games so far that the Buffalo Bills have played against. Again, Walton Jr. with 7 rushes for 39 yards. Drake, 3 rushes for 11. Ballage, 3 for 7. Fitzpatrick, 1 for 3. Leading receiver for the Dolphins is Preston Williams. He is also with a catch for 22 yards. Bill's side, your leading rusher right now is Josh Allen, 4 rushes for 32 yards. Because you have Frank Gore and Devin Singletary keep running Josh Allen. That doesn't make sense. And they're designed runs. It just doesn't make sense. Why are we not? Where's Croft? Croft has a 5-yard penalty. That's all he has right now. He's in the game. He's playing, but he's not getting open, and he has a nice 5-yard penalty to show for it. So that's all that's going on there. As they're showing highlights of the Houston Texans Indianapolis Colts game. Now you have Allen with 4 for 32, Frank Gore 4 for 24, Singletary 4 for 16. So that's 12 for 72 yards. That's actually pretty good. Keep running the ball against this 31st ranked run defense. Why we only have 12 runs, and why Allen and Gore and Devin Singletary have the same amount of carries is beyond me. Brown is our leading receiver, 2 for 33. DeMarco has 1 for 27. Knox 1 for 20. Smith 1 for 9. McKenzie 1 for 1. Hauschka 3 for 3 on field goals. Jorges has 1 punt for 45 yards. Leading defender right now in tackles is Jordan Poyer. I got a sneeze coming, so excuse me. But yeah, it's just not a good first half for the Buffalo Bills. Jacksonville kicks a field goal before the end of the half, so now they're down 7-6. against the Bengals as they go into halftime. Vikings still up 21-14 with less than 30 seconds to go in the first half there. And the Packers are now up 20-10, 21-10. As like I said, some teams know how to score with inside 2 minutes. And Jake Kumaro with a 37-yard touchdown pass from Aaron Rodgers. Wish we had that ability to score. That means we left out instead of burning those 2 timeouts and saving some clock when Miami had the ball, we left them in our pocket. So great use of timeouts again by the Buffalo Bills coaching staff. It's just ridiculous. Bum Fitz comes to mess us around. Hey, it's Fitz magic. He can't. Again, he tends to play well in games he's not supposed to be in. So, we knew that coming into today. It's been his MO his whole career. So, why we give him time in the pocket? We need to get some pressure on Fitzpatrick, make him make some bad decisions. We've seen it happen already in this game, just unable to get turnovers out of it. But, man, just not a good first half if you're a Buffalo Bills fan at all. But, again, plenty of time left. Which means there's plenty of time to get more disappointed, but there's plenty of time to come back and win this game. So they just want to give Josh Allen another come from behind win. That's all. Get that stat bolstered up for him, so he's one of the most clutch quarterbacks or whatever you want to call it. And again, we know what Josh Allen's have done in the fourth quarter in games this season, so it's not out of the realm of possibilities that he brings this team back in the fourth quarter. Looking for the D to make their mark on the first drive. We need a 3-and-out on the first drive. I mean, if this Miami Dolphins team comes out and sustains a drive, it just really doesn't look good for this defense. I think fourth coming into today, or maybe even today, predicting my picks for the week. And I also go live with any break. If you're following over on YouTube, go and follow me. As Rico says, I'm confident with Allen. People just need to calm down on the criticism because this is only his second year, and he's definitely improved from his first year. Well, I mean, it's only his 17th start, I mean, so his game against Tennessee was really at the end of his first season, full season, as a starting quarterback in the NFL. Actually, I did a video on Allen at that time just to go over his stats, just go over what he's improved on, what he hasn't improved on. Between last year, this year's first 8 starts compared to his last 8 starts, comparing him to Alex Smith. As far as passing goes, Alex Smith and Josh Allen were just a 10th off as far as completion percentage. Allen at 56.6, I believe it was, maybe 57.6, and then Alex Smith at 56.5. So just a little bit different there, but very similar styles. We might see a change in offensive coordinator if this stuff keeps up. If Brian Daboll can't get this team more than half, might really see a change there shortly. John Wayne didn't become great until his 4th year in the league. He was a turnover machine in his first 2 years. You can make all the comparables you want, but Josh Allen's Josh Allen, and he hasn't done the ball over this game yet, so that's a sign of good things. But again, he hasn't really been throwing the ball all that much. I mean, you talk about the stats. I went over his stats. His completion percentage is pretty low in this game so far. Again, you can blame Dawson Knox for that a little bit with some drops there. But he's so far 6 for 15 in this game. So I mean, unless he really does well in the second half here, it looks like this will be the second game this season where he's thrown for less than 60%. Again, the Buffalo Bills 6-0. 6-0 when Allen's thrown for above 60% or more. And got a 60% good, maybe a little above average, but it's not that, and we're good. Here we are going to start the second half again. Miami's going to get the ball here. Third down conversions, the story so far. Miami 3 for 5 on third down conversions. Buffalo 1 for 6 on third down conversions so far in this game. A lot of things need to change. Hope we do better in the second half. Maybe the bye threw our timing off. Maybe Dolphins locker room made Fitz the starter. The juice will wear out, and on both sides of the ball will take over for the Bills. I hope so. I hope that you're right. As the second half's getting ready to get underway here in Buffalo. Again, Miami's going to get the ball to start the second half. Right now they're doing the QB comparison. Again, Fitzpatrick 7 for 9, 91 yards, 1 touchdown. 6 for 15 for Josh Allen for 90 yards. Allen does have 32 rushing yards to his name as well. So again, in my comparison for Josh Allen, I said, do you want an Alex Smith type guy with some better legs? As the kick's underway to start the second half, and it goes into the end zone, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for Miami, starting at the 25-yard line. Miami up 14-9. Miami 0-5 on the season. Buffalo 4-1. Buffalo coming off of their bye week, where they just beat Tennessee, and now they're going against a division rival here in the Miami Dolphins. Excuse me. So far this season, before today, the Dolphins spent 3 minutes and 47 seconds in the lead. Today, 10 minutes against the Buffalo Bills. Again, something I didn't want to say at all today. The Bills trailing the Dolphins. I've said quite a bit as we get ready. 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick under center, I formation for Fitzpatrick. He goes to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete as he's hit as he's thrown. Looks like it might be another roughing the passer penalty, as it was a little low. Not sure if he got blocked into him, though, is the question. Two fouls on the offense. Holding number 61. That penalty is declined. Holding on 64. So, again, it's going to be 1st and 20 either way. So, 2 holdings on the Dolphins. So, it's going to, this one, the accepted penalty is on Reed. So, it's going to be 1st and 20. And that's something the Bills have to stop, too, in the second half. They need to stop with these penalties. I believe that fans should be more patient with them. It's week 7. It's week 7. I mean, we're trying to be patient here. This Bills offense hasn't done much of anything. 6 penalties for 55 yards in the first half is unacceptable. Shotgun formation. Short pass to number 88 gets them to about the 22nd and 8 for the Miami Dolphins. Jasicki with the catch. Hope we do better in the second half. Maybe the bye week threw us off. Yeah, I think I read that one. I'm just hoping that we do better here, guys, in the second half. Again, thank you for joining me. At the end of the third quarter is when I'll have my second question for you guys. Trivia question. If you answer the trivia question, you will receive an autographed Buffalo Bills hat. I will be joining Paul and Mario at the signing of Legends and Stars. 2nd and 9. Shotgun formation. Fitzpatrick back to throw. Passes up in the air. Incomplete. Intended for number 81. Fitzpatrick's hit as he throws, so it's going to be 3rd and 9. Again, love to get a 3 and out here, especially since I started behind the sticks. It was 1st and 20 to start with the holding penalty, so we need that. Again, if you join me on YouTube, defense tighten up here. Ryan Fitzpatrick, like I said, 10 for 13 for under 30 yards. Walton, 9 rushes for 40 yards as Fitzpatrick goes under center. Fakes the handoff, going over the middle of the field. That pass is complete. Wilson with the catch. I'm sorry. No, that's Parker with the catch. Another 1st down. Gets them into field goal range at about the 31-yard line. So, again, Miami just moving the ball downfield on the Buffalo Bills. That's not what you want to see if you're a Bills fan at all. That's Devontae Parker's 4th catch for 45 yards. Fitzpatrick having a great day. Offset I formation. They run the ball to the right for about 6 yards for Alexander. Maurice Alexander makes the tackle, so it's going to be a 2nd and 3 for the Dolphins. A 7-yard gain on 1st down. 11 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. It's just not getting better for the Buffalo Bills here as the defense is still missing Matt Milano. You could tell. Walton with the rush. That's 10 rushes for 47 yards. Just not looking good. Again, if you're joining me on YouTube, there is a flag down again. Roughing the passer. Going to be an automatic 1st down. This one on Kyle Pecco. These penalties need to stop. That's going to be an automatic 1st down. We had them 2nd and 20, and now they have the ball 1st and 10. Wow. Wow. I don't agree with that call at all. I'll give you 7 penalties for 68 yards is just ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous. It's going to be 1st and 10. This is over 6-minute drive now for the Dolphins. 8:49 to go in the 3rd. Dolphins up on Buffalo 14-9. They have the ball inside the 15-yard line. Running the ball to the left. Gets nowhere. So we stop him on. We do a great job stopping him on 1st down. It's the rest of the drives. Joint's time. We're not that good. There are a lot of, like, the AFC is just not good this year, right? AFC is just not good this year. And We can continue to grow. Again, my expectations on this year were to finish above 500. It looks like we're on the way to do that. And this game's far from over, guys. Still over a quarter and a half to go. So can still pull this one out. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers bottom of the screen. We don't have to be good all the time. Again, we'll see what team comes out next week against the Eagles. Throw to the running back out of the backfield. Alexander tracks him down, make it 3rd and about 2. As Lorenzo Alexander tracks him down short of the first down. So it's going to be 3rd and about 2 for the Dolphins here at about the 5-yard line. First down at the 3. Big 3rd down here. Would love to stop him to a field goal attempt. But you wonder if it's 4th and short, would they consider going for it as well? Again, it will be interesting to see. Ryan Fitzpatrick, last 10 pass attempts, 9 for 10. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers. They run the ball. Looks like they got the first down. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Dolphins as they continue this drive that's eaten up half the quarter now. Over half the quarter has been the Dolphins just driving on us. It's going to be 1st and goal. This is embarrassing. Seems step forward done. We have to beat the teams we're supposed to. Absolutely. No, you're absolutely right. They're saying 4th and 1. They're saying he did not get. They're saying he did not get. I thought for sure he got it. Miami called timeout. Miami called timeout, which is stupid because I think they're going to challenge it. So, I mean, if they don't want to waste 2 timeouts on one play, I'm good with that. But yeah, I think they're going to end up challenging this to see if he got the first down. I thought he got the first down. Buffalo, yeah. What the fuck's happening? Absolutely. Absolutely. Miami Dolphins have gone for it on 4th down 10 times this year, completing 5 out of 10. So they have the ball 4th and 1. They're not going to challenge this. I'm surprised as I throw stuff. Not intentionally. Sometimes I throw stuff intentionally, and that might lead to that. But 4th and 1, and they're going to... Are they kicking a field goal here? They're kicking a field goal on 4th and 1. Right? Save. Watch the fake. That's all I'm saying. Just watch the fake, right? It's an old school extra point. He's going to make... Yeah, they're faking it. They faked it. On 4th and 1, they faked it. They got the first down. So it's going to be 1st and goal. Going to be 1st and goal from the 1. Wow. Don't understand they can't stop the fish, but took the Pats to the last second. This is trash. Again, it just goes to show the importance of Matt Milano, right? First and goal at the 1 for the Miami Dolphins. Again, we're talking about a 9-minute drive now. 9 minutes off the clock. I formation for the Dolphins. Phillips gets in there and sacks Fitzpatrick. Now they're saying it's a fumble, and Fitzpatrick recovers it. So it's going to be 2nd down. Great job by Phillips. Jordan Phillips gets in there faster than the snap does. Wow, great job by Jordan Phillips getting in there. It was a fumble. If Jordan Phillips is paying attention, he could recover that ball. So you can be a little upset with Phillips because it was a fumble, and Jordan Phillips gets up excited about getting the sack and doesn't even look for the ball, which is underneath him. Wow. So you can't get upset about that, but a big sack by Jordan Phillips. 2nd and goal now from the 12. Shaq Lawson coming. Pass is intercepted by Tre'Davious White. Trey White with a huge interception at the 1-yard line. So you take points off the board if you're Miami, do the fake field goal, and there's an interception. That's his third of the season. Fitzpatrick throws an interception to the right. Great job by Tre'Davious White, getting his hands underneath that ball. So Buffalo's going to have the ball first down at the 2-yard line. So the big news here, I mean, obviously the Bills are still trailing. We're still all a little frustrated about that. But the big news here, Tre'Davious White with that interception, the Miami Dolphins just had an over 9-minute drive that leads to 0 points. 0 points, a 9-minute drive that leads to 0 points. That's almost unheard of, but definitely keeps the Bills in this game. I mean, they score there. Again, the Bills, with how long that drive was, a 9-minute drive. This, first of all, this offense has been off the field for, an extended period of time. And with how long that drive was, you're not going to get too many more possessions in this game. So every offensive possession matters, including this one. I mean, even if I want to score, believe me, I want to score a touchdown. But even if we just get a couple first downs and change field position again, this defense needs to step up. But even if we could just do that, you consider that a win for the Bills to some extent, even though we're still losing to an 0-6 team. Just the fact that we did not allow them to score. Huge job there by Trey White, getting in there, getting the interception, give the effing ball to Motor. Chuck C., welcome to the broadcast. Again, if you're just joining us, the Buffalo Bills trailing the Miami Dolphins 14-9. We are at commercial break, so we'll go over some scores from around the league. But now a fun game if you're a Bills fan right now. 14-9, Miami over Buffalo. The Rams up on the Falcons 20-3. The Bengals still up on the Jaguars 7-6. Minnesota and Detroit tied at 21 apiece. Green Bay up 21-10 on Oakland. Texans just scored a touchdown. Kiki QD 4-yard touchdown run makes it 21-16 there. The Arizona Cardinals are still up on the Giants 17-14. The 49ers have struck first, and they are up on the Redskins 3-0. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter there. That must be a boring game. This one, and a frustrating game if you're a 49ers fan. This one no less frustrating as the Buffalo Bills are trailing the Miami Dolphins 14-9. McDermott is being too humble to the punt level. Maybe that's it. But Trey White definitely gives us a chance here with his third interception that's tied for second in the NFL. I formation for the Buffalo Bills. We've been in this situation before and got safety week 1. As we hand the ball off to DeMarco. DeMarco gets the ball out to the 6-yard line. Again, this is the 31st ranked run defense. We should be able to run this ball and just get a few first downs. Continue to pound it. Run Motor, as one of the commenters said just a couple seconds ago. Run Frank Gore. Run DeMarco. Do what you have to do. As they're showing the replay of the interception by Tre'Davious White. Single back set. Allen still under center. Hand the ball off to Gore. Gore to the 15, to the 20. Big run by Frank Gore. Gets us well out of that range. Aaron Rodgers with a 3-yard touchdown run to put them up 28-10 over the Oakland Raiders. So again, maybe just grind out a couple first downs here. Keep running the ball. There's nothing wrong with running the ball if you're averaging 7 yards a carry. There's nothing wrong with it. Frank Gore is actually averaging 8 yards a carry. So just keep doing that. It's insane. McKenzie going in motion. They hand it off to Singletary. Singletary gets about 4 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Buffalo Bills. They're giving them 3, so 2nd and 7. 3.5 to go. 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Again, a long 9-minute drive by the Miami Dolphins. This is the first drive for the Buffalo Bills. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers and a tight end. 2 wide receivers top of the screen and a tight end, 2 to the bottom. Completed to is that Brown? That's Brown with tackled right away. It's gonna bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Buffalo Bills. I'm so distraught, says Scott Blakely. Morgan scored TD. I don't care how we get the TD, guys, as long as we get it. At this point, as long as we get it, that's all that matters to me. Again, if you join me on YouTube, again, it keeps cutting out. Join me over on Sportscaster. We're having a good time. I have a lot of people in there, so I appreciate it. Again, guys, if you haven't already, hit that follow button. Follow us on sportscaster.com. At the end of the third quarter, I'll be going with my third quarter question. We run the ball with Gore. Gore gets the first down and a little bit more. Gets about the 35-yard line. So, again, moving that ball. Again, not too many offensive possessions coming in this game after Miami with over a 9-minute drive. I think it was actually over a 10-minute drive there. But now Buffalo moving the ball pretty well. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Allen under center, looking for the pass, throwing it down the field. Has Duke Williams inside Miami territory. Duke comes down hard, and he's rolling off the field. He's hurt on the play. So trainers coming to check out Duke Williams. But a big catch by Duke there. Inside Miami territory, 1:52 to go. Nice catch by Duke Williams. Unfortunately, he's hurt on the play, so we will be going to commercial break. Always too conservative. This again, nothing wrong with running the ball if you're getting 8 yards a carry. There's nothing wrong with it. Stop with this trying to throw the ball when Allen's obviously having a rough day. You got playing against the 31st worst rush defense. Still plenty of time. 14-9, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Again, unfortunately, Duke Williams goes down hard. Looks like he's hurt. Rams have the ball up 20-3 in the red zone. Bengals still up 7-6 on the Jaguars. 21-21. Minnesota still tied with Detroit. Oakland still trailing Green Bay 28-10 now after that 3-yard Rodgers touchdown run. The Colts up 21-16 on Houston in a game that's going back and forth a little bit. And Arizona still has a 17-14 lead over the Giants. The Redskins still trail the 49ers 3-0. A minute and a half to go in the third quarter there. So those are the scores from around the league. The 4 o'clock games, you got the Chargers versus the Titans, Saints at Bears, and then Ravens at Seahawks. Those are 2 really good 4 o'clock games. I look forward to those. And then tonight you have the big divisional matchup in the NFC East between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Seems like you always get that matchup at some point on a Sunday or Monday night, so you'll get it again one more time. Buffalo moving the ball well, just got first down on a nice catch by Duke Williams. Unfortunately, Duke Williams is down on the play. Looks like he got hurt on the way down, but Buffalo has the ball 1st and 10 after a 23-yard completion from Josh Allen to Duke Williams. Hopefully Duke Williams is not seriously hurt. We'll see what happens, but Buffalo still down 14-9. Bad kind of crazy. Welcome to the stream. Again, streaming the Buffalo Bills Miami Dolphins game. A close one here in Buffalo. Closer than any Bills fan wanted it, that's for sure. But I'll get to some of your comments here. We should have never fell behind these bums. Absolutely not. You're absolutely right. Like I said, one thing I never wanted to say today was Bills trailing the Dolphins. And again, for more than 20 minutes now of game time, that's exactly what we've been saying. So unfortunate, but again, you get away with the win, and maybe we just find the things we can improve on and improve on. Allen plays scared because he can't play his ball. Maybe that's maybe there's a problem there between Dable and Allen, and you need to consider that. Again, I don't know why Allen in the first half had the same amount of carries as Gore and Singletary. It just doesn't make sense. Allen bobbles the snap, I should say, sets up a screen to Gore. Gore's blockers in front, sets up Ford, who just kind of whiffs the block a little bit. But Gore able to get 11 yards and another Buffalo Bills first down. 1:35 to go as Duke Williams is jogging to the locker room to get checked out. But another first down by the Bills. Again, Mitch Morse on the snap. Allen bobbles the snap, able to get it back. Gets the screen to Frank Gore. Gore had good blocking. Unfortunately, Ford unable to knock his man over. Shotgun formation. 5 wide receivers set now for the Bills. Allen sidearms it to Beasley, who can't hold on to it. Finally catches it for about a 4-yard gain. If he would have caught that on the first, when it first got there, he probably wouldn't have been able to run the ball a little bit. But 2nd and 5. That's Cole Beasley's first catch of the season. Allen now 10 for 19 on the game for 135 yards. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Probably be the last play of the quarter here. Allen under center. You got Singletary in the backfield. Single back set. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. 1 to the top. You're going to run Singletary here. Singletary gets to about the 21-yard line before he's taken down. Going to set up a 3rd and 1 for the Buffalo Bills at the 21-yard line. Again, Singletary with a nice run there. 3rd and 1. Again, that play will probably take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Singletary showing good patience in the hole, making the first guy miss. Number 52 of the Dolphins just whiffs on a tackle at the line of scrimmage. Six seconds left in the quarter, so we are lined up, but we do not get the play off. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, no score in that quarter, so the score remains the same as it was at halftime. The Buffalo Bills trailing the Miami Dolphins 14-9. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. My name is Joe. If you are new on YouTube, like I said, sorry, we are having some issues with the YouTube live stream. Hopefully that gets straightened out for the 4th quarter so we can at least be live for the whole 4th quarter. But if you're new, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to this video, or to this channel, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the Buffalo Bills. Again, trailing the Miami Dolphins 14-9. Buffalo has the ball. Miami with an over 10-minute drive ends in an interception by Tre'Davious White. Huge interception by Trey White there. At pretty much the goal line to prevent the Dolphins from scoring at all. They go for a fake field goal, picks up the 1st down. They take points pretty much off the board, as it was only like a 28-yard field goal, so it would have been 3. But they take points off the board to get that 1st down, and then Trey White again with a huge interception after a big sack by Jordan Phillips the play before that. So just a big sequence there for the Buffalo Bills. I told you at the end of the 3rd quarter I would be going with my second trivia question. K-Gun Joe, hey, that'd be awesome if we went to bring the K-Gun back. I didn't think I needed my heart pills for this game. Sky might need some of them too. We all gonna need them pills. That's the Fitz we know. Yeah, Fitzmagic trying to work again here in Buffalo. Unfortunately for the wrong team. But let's get to the second question. Again, guys, whoever answers this question correctly first will get an autographed Buffalo Bills hat. I will be joining Mario and Paul at the Legends Buffalo Bills there. If you win, I will go ahead and, actually, I'll have you either direct message me or give me a way to directly contact you, as we had Scott Blakely win the 1st quarter question, which was which USFL team did Kent Hall play for? We just recently remembered Kent Hall as he died October 18th in 2011, I believe it was. So we just remembered Buffalo Bills great in the Wall of Fame. So I brought that question. So my second question, and again, I'll be looking on both YouTube and Sportscaster, see who gets this one right first. We talk about how great this defense is. Unfortunately, not proving true today. But we talk about how great this defense is. Who is the Bills' all-time leader in interceptions? So who leads the Bills all-time in interceptions? Just tell me on the defense who that is. And again, the first person with the correct answer as we come back for the 4th quarter will win a autographed Buffalo Bills hat. 3rd and 1 at the 22-yard line. Single back set for Josh Allen. They run the ball. Frank Gore. Frank Gore runs to the right. Gets inside 20, inside 15. He's taken down at the 12-yard line. So again, 1st down. There's a flag down on the play. We know the Bills have been killing themselves with penalties in this game. And it's going to be against Buffalo. Going to be against Buffalo. PGP301, you are not correct with your guess of Nate Odoms. It's a holding on Dawson Knox. So now it goes from 3rd and 1 and a 1st down to 3rd and 11. Wow. Wow. PGP guessed Nate Odoms. That is incorrect. Again, who is the all-time leader in interceptions for the Buffalo Bills? Scott, that is the second. Who is the all-time leader in interceptions for the Buffalo Bills on defense? So now on 3rd and 7, Beasley with the catch and the 1st down. So we get the ball inside the 20 again. So 1st and 10 now for the Buffalo Bills. Pharrell Buffalo with the correct answer of Butch Bird. Pharrell Buffalo, either put your Twitter handle in the chat there, or you can message me on Twitter, or also email me at Gmail. My Gmail email is BelieversTalk3478@gmail.com. But great job on the correct answer for Pharrell Buffalo. Again, Butch Bird leading. I don't care anymore. 1st and 10. Touchdown Buffalo! John Brown finally gets in the end zone. Touchdown pass from Josh Allen to John Brown for the first Buffalo Bills touchdown of the day. The Bills now up 15-14, 13:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Great job there. Probably going to go for 2, up 1 now. 12-play, 98-yard drive, 6-minute drive. Great drive by the Bills. Was hoping we'd see that all day. I mean, that's the type of play kind of play we should have seen all day. Sorry, Scott, Farrell beat you to it. So I'm going to put, and I'm glad to get 2 different winners. No offense, Scott. Welcome, Mike Sellis, to the broadcast. Come just in time for the Bills to take the lead. They're going to go for 2 here. Shotgun formation. Going to run Allen to the right. Allen gets in. So 2-point conversion is good. The Bills now up 17-14. Allen throws the ball into the crowd. I'm sure everyone was wondering how far that one went. So the Bills are up. John Brown touchdown. Josh Allen 2-point conversion. And the Bills finally take a 17-14 lead. 13:50 to go. Winners of the autographed hats, guys, contact me either on Twitter. Again, twitter.com/Billievers Talk, or you can email me at Gmail, BelieversTalk3478@gmail.com. Just give me your contact information, give me your address maybe, so I can mail you guys those prizes. So congratulations to you guys on getting those prizes. We're in the fourth quarter here. The Bills finally take the lead, up 17-14. First lead since they're up 9-7 early in the second quarter. Auburn LSU next week. That should be a good one. All right, we're excited about that. Who's your favorite college football team? Put it in the comment section. I'm a Buffalo Bulls and Notre Dame guy. I'll follow the Bulls all the way. As long as I'm not playing Notre Dame, I'll follow Notre Dame. But last drive, Josh Allen 6 for 6, 73 yards, and the touchdown. 13:50 to go. Now we rely heavily on that defense, because remember the last drive, the Dolphins had the ball. They were moving the ball well. A 9+, maybe 10+ minute drive that just ended in no points. So how do the Dolphins respond after that? The kick goes into the end zone, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Dolphins at the 25-yard line. Next Sunday, obviously, the Buffalo Bills against the Philadelphia Eagles. I look forward to that game just because I'll be there with my cousin and family. The Nick Shupak says, best drive of Josh Allen's career. I don't know, that 98-yard drive against the Giants was pretty good too. But that was a good one to take the lead late in the game. Again, if the Buffalo Bills win this game, that's going to count as a come-from-behind win for Josh Allen, because the touchdown was scored in the fourth quarter. Offside formation for the Dolphins. They run it on 1st down. They get about 8 yards on the play. So that's actually, if you're the Dolphins here, you want positive yards on 1st down. They get 8 yards. Number 22 on the run. That's Wilson Jr., and he's talking some trash as we get into 12 rushes for 55 yards for him on the day. And now it's 2nd and 2, 13:29 to go in the first half, or in the fourth quarter. D's getting warmed up. It's the fourth quarter. They should be more than warmed up at this point. They should be pretty hot. 17-14, 13:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Single back set for the Dolphins. Handoff goes to the running back. He gets the 1st down. Gets about the 36-yard line. 13 minutes to go now in the fourth quarter here. 17-14. The Buffalo Bills over the Miami Dolphins. San Francisco kicked another field goal, go up 6-0 in that one. Washington has the ball. I'm sure it's not exactly the win the way that the Niners were looking to win either, but if they win, they're still undefeated, and so we have to look at it the same way. Defense will now smash them. I hope so. Shotgun formation for Fitzpatrick. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Running back to Fitzpatrick's left. They hand it off again. This time up the middle. Get to about the 44-yard line. So another good run for the Dolphins on 1st down to make it 2nd and 3 with 12:25 to go. Mark Wolin having himself a decent day for the Miami Dolphins. Again, with Matt Milano on the inactive list, he's doing pretty good in the middle of the field there. Again, to show the importance of a Matt Milano. He's now on the bench, so Ballard's probably in now. Offside formation. Hand the ball off, and he gets nowhere as he stood up by Lawson and Lorenzo Alexander. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Miami Dolphins. 11:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Lawson with a great pursuit there. M. Kane says 5-1. I hope so. And this is a big third down here for the Miami Dolphins. Again, Buffalo up 17-14, 11 and a half minutes to go. Buffalo just took the lead on a John Brown touchdown after a huge interception by Trey White at the goal line, as it looked like Miami was getting ready to score. Big turn of events. Shotgun formation for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Looks like the Bills are bringing the house. They normally set some back. Edmonds goes back into coverage. Passes deep and passes incomplete, so it's going to bring up a 4th and 3 for the Dolphins. Poyer looked like he had a chance to possibly get the interception, just a little behind that play. But now it looks like the Dolphins will be forced to punt with 11:14 to go in this game. Trey White on the coverage. Again, Trey White with that big interception late in the third quarter that set up that touchdown drive. Evans has not seemed like himself today. Well, he hasn't seemed like himself today because he doesn't have his running mate, right? Without Milano, Edmonds is kind of forced to do other things. So he's forced to play not his game. So punt formation for the Dolphins. Punt is in the air. Roberts is going to let drop, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. So we'll be 1st and 10 Buffalo with 11:05 to go in the game. Buffalo up 17-14 would be huge to just score a touchdown to this game the following week. I will be live again for the game against the Washington Redskins. Hopefully by that time we're 6-1, sorry. And by the end of that game, hopefully we're 7-1. But maybe, this could be a good thing, right? If we hold on to win this game, then that will be a message to the team when we play teams like the Redskins or the Browns or the Broncos that we can't look past anybody. If we win this game here, then there's no real harm in how we came out. We came out flat. Defense looked bad without Matt Milano. And I know there's no excuses. It's next man up. I get that. But first 10 from the 20. Fake handoff on first down. Finds Brown at the 45-yard line for a first down. So Brown's heating up now, and so is Josh Allen, as now it's going to be 1st and 10, 45-yard line. Nice job faking that handoff. A lot of people think we run on first down there. I like the fake. Get the ball close to midfield. Now run out some more clock. Good job by John Brown. John Brown now 5 receptions for 83 yards and a touchdown on the day. 10:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Single back set for Josh Allen under center. Gore in the backfield. Hands the ball off to Gore up the middle. Gets the ball to about the 47, maybe 48-yard line before he's taken down. Gonna bring up a 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6, maybe. Sent a beer for 2. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. I know that that goes a long way for #sports. We all appreciate that over here. So thank you for that. Agree at Nick says Scott Blakely. Scott, there is a way to do that. I just don't know how. I've sent a couple too. Good teams win even when they don't play well. Yeah, and that's the thing. We haven't played well, and that's fine. Like, it happens. Every good team has a game like that. Passes short to Knox. One of those quick flips to Knox. Knox gets about 2 yards before he's taken out of bounds. Showing the clip of Rodgers throwing the touchdown pass to make it 35-17 over Oakland. Going in the end of the third quarter there. This one already well in the fourth quarter. 9:30 to go. This might be one of the which is good. That means when this game's over, I can watch some of the other close games. But this one might be over faster than most of the games. I think the 49ers game is close to 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter there. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 5 here. 9:14 to go. Allen rolling to his right, looking deep, has a man, but it's going to be way overthrown. Again, he has a man deep. Whoa. Roberts was open. Roberts beat his man, and again, Allen just unable to connect on that deep ball. Roberts was at about the 5-yard line when that ball falls about a yard deep in the end zone. So he had him. But now we have to punt the ball, and that's just not what good teams do, right? Just not what good teams do. As it looks like Miami is going to try to bring enough to block this punt. Bills bringing the max protect block punt coverage because, again, we know what happened last when we played New England. Don't want that to happen here. Miami brings the house. Punt is away. Let's get some good fair catch called for at the 8-yard line, I'll say. So that's where Miami will start with the ball. 8:56 to go in the fourth quarter. It's going to be 1st and 10 Miami at the 8-yard line. Again, still in it. We hate to see that. Scares us a little bit. But, hey, Buffalo has the lead 17-14 here with less than 9 minutes to go. Again, if you join me on YouTube, you can head over to Sportscaster where the stream is going a lot better. Yes, that is correct, Pharrell. That is my email. Believers Talk 3478@gmail.com. Just can't throw deep, says Scott. Absolutely. Scott, look at that email again. Make sure that you both get a hold of me. If you send me the email now, I'll get on my Gmail account and let you know if I received it. I apologize. It's just Believers3478@gmail.com. I don't even know my own Gmail account. Believers3478@gmail.com. So I'll put that in the chat section if I can. There we go. I figured it was the same as my name, but apparently not. Apparently not. So just send that again, and like I said, I'll happily get that out to you. I'll probably contact you before I go out there to see if there was, of all the, I know Duke Williams will be there. I think Lorenzo Alexander will be there. I'm not sure who else will be there, but I'll make sure to get a hold of you and give you the list of names, and you can pick who you want to sign the Buffalo Bills hat. Missing Foster. Would love to have Foster back, absolutely. But yeah, make sure Pharrell Buffalo and make sure Scott Blakely either contact me by the email address I just put in there or on Twitter as well. Either way, and I'll happily get you those items. If for some reason we don't connect, I'll just get those autographed hats, and I'll make sure that next week information for me, so that way I can mail those out to you. Again, congratulations to both of you on winning those autograph hats. That's really great for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy them. And again, guys, if you're not subscribed, Believers Talk, this is my 3rd giveaway, something like that. Make sure that you subscribe, hit that like button, because once I get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm going to be having another giveaway. Not sure what, but it's going to be something special, so you want to make sure you're part of that as well. I formation, fake handoff on 1st down. Pass is complete to number 18 at the 23-yard line, so it's going to be a 1st down Miami. 8:45 to go in the game. They've really been picking on Levi Wallace a lot today. Might have to do with something with Trey White being on the other side. But really, 13 for 18 for Fitzpatrick, 167, a TD and an interception. Not a bad day for him. 1st and 10, 8:30 to go. 2 timeouts for the Dolphins, 3 timeouts for the Bills. Shotgun formation for Fitzpatrick. Run back to his right. 2 wide receivers top of screen, 1 to the bottom. Pass is complete. Oh, man, that's a fumble! Buffalo recovers it. Jerry Hughes with the recovery. And he gets the ball inside the 25. Just go down inside the 20. Now it's just a pile moving forward as that goes to the 15-yard line. Buffalo ball, a huge turnover. And it's going to be Buffalo ball at the 15-yard line. Big recovery by Jerry Hughes. I didn't see who forced the fumble here. I'll tell you in a second. You know who it was. You know who it was. It was Hyde. Hyde forces the fumble, and it's Hughes with the recovery. Huge recovery there. Huge play by Micah Hyde. No surprise there. One of the best in the game. Oh, no, that's Trey White. Trey White with a forced fumble. So now he has an interception and a forced fumble in this game. So I just expected it to be Hyde maybe. But Trey White with a great play there. Hits the ball out. And just so you know, Pharrell Buffalo, I did receive that. So I will be getting a hold of you. I just saw that I did receive that, so congratulations to you. Trey White with the forced fumble, and now Buffalo has the ball 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line, 7:57 to go. 5th forced fumble this season for the Buffalo Bills. And so Buffalo in great field position. They actually give him to him at 16. So Allen under center. Frank Gore in the backfield. Single back set. 1 wide receiver. Frank Gore gets the carry inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line. Maybe the 12, so it's going to be 2nd down for the Bills. Pitts, no magic. Hey, he tried, though. He tried. Buffalo up 17-14, 7.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Clock running. Buffalo's ball inside the 15-yard line. Just got a turnover. Tre'Davious White with a forced fumble. Fakes the handoff. Throws it to McKenzie on the outside. Gets inside the 5. He's out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. Great job by McKenzie. A good play call. We'll give Dable credit there. McKenzie faked the end around like he normally does and then went back out for a pass. And the rest of the Bills receivers went to the left. McKenzie went to the right. Yeah, he's out of bounds at about the 2-yard line. So first and goal for the Bills. Just run this one in, guys. Just run this. Don't run it with Allen. Don't run it with Allen, please. Allen calls a timeout as play clock was running out. Calls a timeout. Looking on Twitter at some people talking. I didn't realize what's going on. Don't even realize what's going on. But yeah, Scott Blakely, make sure you either email me or hit me up on Twitter, either one. I did get your information for El Buffalo, so I will get an email out to you at the end of this game. 6:36 to go. Shotgun formation for Buffalo. The first and goal at about the 3-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. They're going to run a QB sneak to Allen. Nope. Beasley. Touchdown, Beasley. So Buffalo goes up 23-14. Beasley, who's been quiet all day, gets a touchdown. And Allen now 16 of 26, 202 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Beasley with three receptions, 16 yards, and touchdown. That might be enough to put this game away. Buffalo now up 23-14. Extra point pending to go up 10 here. And what was a scare? We're not going to lie. This was a scary game. Tell them to crank up the buses and get up out of here. Hey, we win it. And it's still 6.5 minutes to go. Let's not get carried away. But at the same time, the Dolphins have not scored in the second half. Extra points up, extra points good. So with 6.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, the Buffalo Bills go up by 10, 24-14 here. So again, might have been a little bit of a scare, but looks like the Bills are going to escape this one. Still 6.5 minutes to go, so you don't want to count your chickens. But good job by the Buffalo Bills to go up here. It's currently commercial break as the Bills just scored on a Beasley touchdown. Brown and Beasley both get touchdown this one. Allen now 16-26 for 202 yards and those 2 touchdowns. Foster and Brown make the defense uneasy. We'd love to get Foster back. Let's go through some scores from around the league. The Bengals go up 10-9 on the Jaguars, but the Jaguars have the ball 3rd and goal at Cincinnati's 2-yard line. The Rams well in control of that game in the fourth quarter, 27-3 over the Falcons. The Vikings up 4 over Detroit, 28-24. The Packers still up 35-17 there. The Indianapolis Colts are up 28-16 over the Houston Texans. The Giants are down 24-14, a little less than 13 minutes to go in that one. The 49ers are in the red zone up 6-0 over the Washington Redskins with 2 minutes to go in that game there. Jaguars scored a touchdown, so they are now up 15-10. Probably will try to go for 2 here. Keelan Cole with a 2-yard touchdown pass from Gardner Minshew to make it 15-10 over the Bengals in that one. And again, the Bills up 24-14, 6:30 to go in the game. Again, whether you're joining me on YouTube or Sportscaster, thank you for joining me. Bad Kind Crazy, good teams score when they need to. Go Buffalo. You know, we had plenty of opportunities to score. Finally, the defense comes through with a big turnover. Tre'Davious White with a forced fumble. He has an interception and a forced fumble in this game. And then you had Hughes with the recovery, gets it inside the 20-yard line. and Buffalo scores. And yeah, Buffalo now up 10. There was some Twitter smack talk on my page talking about if you can't beat the Bills, yada yada yada, or if you can't beat the Dolphins, don't make the playoffs, yada yada yada. And here we are, up 10 again. Scarier than we wanted it to be. But even if, like, let's say the Buffalo Bills get a pick 6 or something here, we cover the spread, right? I mean, or we tie the spread. Whatever. Either way, I mean, it could be worse. Fourth quarter, second half for Josh Allen, 10 for 11, 112 yards, 2 touchdowns. Again, would love to see like a complete game, right? Would love to see a complete game here by the Buffalo Bills. But just not happening yet. But again, thank you guys for joining me on YouTube. If you're new to YouTube, again, I apologize for the technical difficulties all game. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. I will continue to get that worked out week by week. As the kick goes into the end zone, they're going to start the ball 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. But I'll continue to have that looked at next week. Look forward to having Mario and Paul do the play-by-play of the Eagles game. I will be at the game in Buffalo. Again, Buffalo with 3 home games coming off a bye week, so that's exciting. And I will be at the game next week against the Eagles. I look forward to that one. I hope you guys want to hang out. Contact me, or we'll see if you're at the game. It'd be a lot of fun. But the Miami Dolphins are going to start here. 6:31 to go. And the good news here is we know they have to pass the ball, right? I mean, they have to pass the ball. Shotgun formation, Fitzpatrick. They have a run back to his left. Only 2 timeouts for the Dolphins now. And that's an incomplete pass intended for Parker. Incomplete. White on the coverage. White, again, great day so far. You're talking about the interception. Huge interception inside the 5-yard line with Miami going in. And then with that forced fumble as well. It's coming those complete games. I hope so. I hope those games are coming. I expect those. Again, my expectations this year were just to finish above 500. We're well on our way to do that and more. And then my real expectations were next year to go after that division crown. So again, we'll see what happens. Long pass by Fitzpatrick is caught by number 88. He's able to get into Buffalo territory, able to go up and get it. A high pass by Fitzpatrick. There's a flag down back where Fitzpatrick threw the ball. Guys, these these penalties have to stop. Just have to stop. Just annoys me. Now, it's a holding on Webb for the Dolphins, so this one's going back. So that's good for Buffalo. But, man, when I go over... So I do my post-game Monday during halftime Monday Night Football, so join me for that on YouTube, solely on YouTube, as I'll get ready to do that. But, again, that's one of the things I'm probably going to talk about. These penalties are just killer. But yeah, please join me over there. And again, if you guys help me go over 1,000 subs, I'm at like 950 now. Help me go over 1,000 subs. There will definitely be a special giveaway once I get to 1,000. Looking forward to getting over 1,000. I can give you guys live feeds from my phone. Whenever there's breaking news, I can just go live straight from my phone. And I look forward to doing that instead of having to get home, do a video real quick, and then post it and get all the tags and everything on there. I don't need all that. I just need to give you guys the most up-to-date breaking Buffalo Bills news. Trade deadline coming up October 29th. It's going to be 3rd and 12 now, as there was a short completion by Fitzpatrick on that play. 5:30 to go in the game. Going to be shotgun formation. Running back to Fitzpatrick's left, number 27. 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Fitzpatrick's going long. Incomplete. Intended for Williams. No flag on the play. This time Levi Wallace coming up big. Good coverage downfield. They need to run laps at practice. Man, practice is going to be tough this week. I believe that. I believe that practice will be tough this week. They could have run it 3 times with Gore and scored. Beasley needed that. Yeah, that's Beasley's first touchdown of the year. And so it really builds up that confidence. 4th and 12 now. Looks like the... Saquon Barkley scored a touchdown for the Giants, making that game 24-21. Looks like Dolphins are going to punt here on 4th and 12. They do. Roberts is going to try to return one from the 34, or 26. Gets to about the 35, so a decent return there for Roberts. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo. Again, now we could just worry about winding down that clock and maybe make them use their timeouts. And again, we could still score a touchdown, cover that spread, and it doesn't look as bad, right? I mean, again, the Miami Dolphins are still an NFL team. I know they're tanking, but when you talk about tanking with me, it's more at the GM and the owner level, right? I don't see head coaches or coaching staffs tanking. I don't see players tanking. For a player, that's your resume, whether it be with the Dolphins or whether it be somewhere else. Your play on the field, the tape you provide, that's your resume. You're going to tank that? No, I wouldn't tank that if anyone told me that my spot was guaranteed on a team, because they could be lying to you. I mean, they could say, hey, your spot's guaranteed, but then a better offer comes up at my position. They're going to take it. So I'm not saying that the Dolphins are not trying to tank at the GM and owner level. I think they are. But these players are still NFL players. They're still trying to play. They still need to earn their money too. Coaches need to earn their spots, right? Okay, so let's pretend for a second that the coach of the Dolphins is safe, which is no guarantee there, right? Because again, we just saw in Arizona last year, one and done. So let's pretend we know the head coach is safe. That doesn't mean any of these coordinators have a safety net. That doesn't mean any of these assistants, wherever they are, they have any safety net. You just don't know. I think coaches and players are trying their best here to do the best they can. Unfortunately, I think that the GM and owner are just putting a team out there that can't win. Buffalo played like crap until the fourth quarter. I mean, I'll say the second half, right? I mean, and you can argue the defense didn't look good in that first drive by Miami. But as far as the offense goes, the offense was on the field until 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And, we just talked about Josh Allen's stats in the second half. I think he has 1 incompletion, over 100 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So I will definitely say that they did not play well in the first quarter. Or the first half, I should say. I will definitely say that, these penalties need to stop. We need to become a more disciplined team. But we come out of here with a win, possibly here. Again, 5 minutes to go. Buffalo has the ball up by 10. Miami only has 2 timeouts. It's looking good for the Buffalo Bills here. We have 153 yards of offense this half compared to only 148 in the first half with 5 minutes to go. I formation, again, you're just going to run it here at least twice. Get 2 yards by Gore on that one. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Buffalo Bills. Miami's going to take their second timeout, I should say. So 4:54 to go. Buffalo up by 10. Miami just called their second timeout of the game. Second and 8 for the Buffalo Bills. Again, I just want them to use their timeouts. I formation, Josh Allen, 1 wide receiver set. Give the ball to Gore. He's stopped for about half a yard loss on the play, so it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Miami takes their last timeout. So get a couple more first downs. This game is over. We haven't showed up all season until the fourth quarter. Nobody is going to give us respect for anyone who we beat. We need to get a Super Bowl. I mean, again, I'm not worried about other media sources respecting us as long as we know who we are as a team, a fan base. The respect will come or go. It doesn't matter. What matters is what they believe in the locker room and what we see on the field as fans. The analysts that are going to be analyzing this game are not going to be watching the whole game. They're going to look at a score. They're going to look at some highlights, and they're going to say, okay, the Miami Dolphins gave him a run for the money. Shotgun formation for Allen. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Devin Singletary in the game now. Devin Singletary gets the carry. It's about 3 or 4 yards before 4th down for the Buffalo Bills at about the 40-yard line. So, again, 3 runs. And giving the Buffalo Bills MO for the past 2 years, I'm not surprised by that. I'm not surprised that we're just playing conservative at this point and just getting what we get. Exactly. As Bunkhouse said, forget the media, we're 5-1. That's all that matters right now. And yeah, are we not going to get the respect because this game could have went a completely different way? Probably. But at the end of the day, we have the Eagles next week. If we beat the Eagles, at what point do we start getting, we beat the Eagles, we go 6-1. I mean, you have to start respecting us at that point, right? This kick is returnable, and they get to the 40-yard line, so it's a good return by Williams there. as he gets the Miami Dolphins up in good field position at the 40-yard line. So again, guys, thank you for watching, whether it be on YouTube or over at Sportscaster / #sports. I know that the video output on this video has been kind of bad over on YouTube. That's actually why I'm probably not getting any of the chats that you guys are sending as well. I'm sure there's chat going on, but just unable to get that due to the bad communication. But I am also on Sportscaster, so thank you for joining me, whether it be here on YouTube. Guys, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and if you're on Sportscaster, leave a comment. Like I said, I don't think I'm getting the YouTube comments in anymore due to the low video feed and it going offline and everything. But I appreciate you guys joining me. As on first down, Miami completes a 4-yard pass, tackled inbounds. Again, Miami out of timeouts, less than 4 minutes to go. So after this game, guys, if you want to stick around, go over to #sports on YouTube or stick around on the Sportscaster side. Around 5:30, Paul and Mario get on here to do their post game. I'm sure they're gonna have a lot to say about this game, about Dable's play calling, about the penalties, about some other things about this game. But at the end, there's an injured player on the field for the Bills. Trying to see who it is. Maurice Alexander is the down player. Another linebacker goes down. So again, we know the Bills are short at linebacker. Maurice Alexander was the one in on the tackle. So hopefully he's all right, but they're gonna need to check him out. He's still on the field, unable to get up. So hopefully he does all right. Again, this is his first season with the Buffalo Bills. They do just get him up off the field. Looks like he's all right, walking off under his own power. So that's good to see, as the Miami Dolphins will have the ball 2nd and 6, 3:39 to go. Coach just looked at him and said, "Are you all right?" And he shook his head yes, so shouldn't have a problem there. Scott Begley, no, they won't. Even if we beat the Eagles, they will make an excuse about how the Eagles are weak this season. I disagree. Bills need to show against Eagles. Defense flat today. Deion gives us credit. Deion does give us credit, so you have to, I mean, even though I don't like Deion Sanders, you have to give him credit for that. Shotgun formation here. Actually, before the snap, it looks like it's going to be a false start on Miami. If you haven't already, be sure to either email me at believers3478@gmail.com or make sure to contact me on Twitter, twitter.com/Billievers Talk. And again, thank you for everyone who was in on the contest, the 2 trivia questions. I appreciate all your support. Shotgun formation, Fitzpatrick with the pass, incomplete over the middle. There is a flag. There's 2 flags, late flags. Looks like there might be pass interference on the Bills. Which, you know what, end of the day, if there weren't so many flags in this game against the Bills, end of the day, I'm not always upset about pass interference calls. This is a bad time for one. But I think that if I'm recalling correctly, and you can tell me if I'm wrong in the chat, if I'm recalling correctly, then that's the first one of the game. So it is on Jermaine Edmonds. But, you know, sometimes I'm all right with the pass interference here and there. It's the dead ball penalties that are just killers. Just killers. Mike Robb, yeah, Mike Robb is telling everyone about the Bills. You see on NFL Network, on they did like their predictions or whatever, and someone said that they predict or bold predictions. They said Buffalo Bills, New England Patriots in the AFC Championship game. As a pass is complete, shotgun formation to Parker. Looks like it's going to be close enough to a first down. 3:15 to go in the 4th quarter. San Fran game has gone final. The 49ers win this one 9-0. Not the greatest showing by the 49ers, but they stay undefeated. So an undefeated record is what it is. Fitzpatrick back to pass. Getting hit as he throws. Pass is complete. They're saying it was out of bounds after a yard. Pass is completed to Drake. I disagree. I thought he was in bounds, but the official did rule him out of bounds. So 2nd and 7 now for the Miami Dolphins. Looking at some scores from around the league, seeing if anything else is close right now. Giants game is close, getting towards the end. 4.5 minutes to go. 2:49 to go here. 2nd and 7. Dolphins have the ball. Shotgun formation. Through our receivers, top of the screen. Fitzpatrick has a good pocket. Throws the ball. Looks like the ball might have been tipped. And Trey White almost had his 2nd interception of the day. But unable to get it. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on Sportscaster. If you're new, if this is your first time here, guys, make sure you hit that notification bell. Notifies you when we go live. We are going live for every single ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage, and the Bills have been one of the best teams in the league at doing that. I didn't see you get that one, but great job. But yeah, guys, hit that notification bell, whether you're on YouTube or whether you're on Sportscaster. Notifies you when we go live. Not only do we go live for these games, we also go live throughout the week. So you want to make sure you hit that notification bell. Shotgun formation on this. Fitzpatrick rolling to his right. Throws the ball. Ball is incomplete. So it's going to be a 4th and 7. Pretty much a last effort here by the Dolphins. Again, no timeouts by the Dolphins. So if they don't get here, the Bills can easily run out the clock in this one. Bills up again, 24-14. Again, just this one more stop on 4th and 7. And again, we can pretty much call this one a game. M. Kane says W. And that's the most important thing, guys. Again, that's the most important thing. Again, I want to thank Scott Blakely and Pharrell Buffalo for winning the trivia contest today. Again, just Edmonds comes up the middle untouched. Nice catch by number 88, and they get the first down. He even gets out of bounds. But, man, Edmonds came up the middle, and he was untouched. Fitzpatrick gets that one away just in time. And number 88 makes a nice catch for Miami. I'm not sure. I've called his name and number a lot today, but he might have a chance to be a really good player. He's been playing really well for the Dolphins in this one. So it's going to be 1st and 10. That's Jasicki. 4 catches, 41 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Dolphins at the 34-yard line. Shotgun formation through our receivers, top of the screen. Buffalo. Jerry Hughes gets in, unable to get the sack, but forces an incomplete pass. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Jerry Hughes almost gets the sack there. 2:27 to go. Jerry Hughes just right there, gets his arms around Fitzpatrick, unable to bring him down before Fitzpatrick gets rid of the ball. I'm happy with a dub, says PGP. Exactly. Listen, I mean, the biggest thing is the W, right? First and foremost, you gotta say happy with W. Everything else after that, we can discuss. Through our receivers, top of the screen, shotgun formation again. 1 to the bottom. Fitzpatrick looking to the bottom, has his guy, has about 6 yards, maybe 7. So it's gonna be about 3rd and about 3. 2:23 to go. He gets out of bounds. So still down 10 here. 2:23 to go. Miami has the ball. 3rd down and about 3. 3rd and 4 is what they're calling it. Shotgun formation for Fitzpatrick. 4 wide receivers, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Running back to his right. 3rd and 4. 2:23 to go. Buffalo gets some pressure, unable to bring him down again. Fitzpatrick finds an opening at about the 12-yard line, down at the 11. So they're inside the red zone, moving the ball. They're going to try to get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. 2:05 left here. Fitzpatrick again refusing to go down. And like I say, finds number 17 in the middle of the field at about the 11-yard line. So it's going to be a 2-minute warning. Hearns with the catch. Alan Hearns. I didn't even know he was still in the league. But with the catch. And so it's going to be a 2-minute warning. Not over yet, says Scott Blakely. 2-minute warning. Miami has no more timeouts. However, they are inside the red zone, down 24-14. We know that this Miami Dolphins team actually recovered 2 onside kicks against the Buffalo Bills, 1 each of the last 2 seasons. So it's definitely not over at this score. Who play in New Jersey, but say they're from New York, and the New England Patriots. So again, the 49ers 6-0 on the season. Dolphins have the ball at the red zone, down 24-14, so still some time left. But again, guys, thank you for joining me for this live stream. Again, if you enjoy the content by Mario and Paul, join them somewhere between 5 and 5:30. They're going to get on here to give you their post-game reaction. I will be live tomorrow during halftime or halftime-ish of Monday Night Football to give you my post-game reaction. I'm going to rewatch this game, actually. Now that I know the result, I won't be able to, I'll be able to pay more attention to the actual game. Not that I don't love hanging out with you guys, I really do. But if I'm going to give you the best breakdown, best post-game, I want to watch the game and give you the best breakdown that way. So again, Buffalo up 24-14, 2 minutes to go. Miami's ball, 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Shotgun formation. This is the first game all year where the Dolphins have got more than 300 yards of offense. So Fitzpatrick throws it back in the end zone, out of bounds, incomplete, pushed out of bounds. 18 with the catch, but good job by the Bills defenders pushing him out of bounds so he can't get any feet in bounds. Fitz plays mad against us, but we should be mad at him for stealing someone. Yeah, like honestly, I remember on Twitter people were talking about how they're going to cheer Fitzpatrick, and I kept asking myself why. What did he do for Buffalo? Like, what did he do for Buffalo? He beat New England. I understand that, but that's it. Like, that's it. That's all he's done. 2nd and 10, 1:54 to go. Shotgun formation through our receivers, bottom of the screen. All plays on this drive, 10 of them, 10 pass plays. Fitzpatrick still not going down. Hughes had an open look at him. Fitzpatrick's going to run for the touchdown. He's in the end zone. Fitzpatrick with a QB sneak. Again, Hughes needs to bring him down into the backfield, but he gets away from him somehow. Or is that Phillips? No, that was Jerry. Jerry Hughes has him wrapped around the waist and is unable to bring him down, turns him around, and he's able to find an opening. And he runs for the touchdown. So Fitzpatrick with a rushing touchdown. And now the fun begins because it's now 24-20, 1:45 to go. Extra point is up, and the extra point is good. So with 1:45 to go, it all comes down to an onside kick at this point. Again, Dolphins have no timeouts, so they'll have to recover the onside kick. So far this season, there has not been a single onside kick recovered by the kicking team. So we're going to see what happens. Yeah, they just show 0 for 18 entering week 7. So I hate when they show stats like that, but Scott Blakely, this sucks. I mean, again, it just has to be a close game with Buffalo, right? It can never be. But again, analysts are going to look at the score and be like, oh, it was a 3-point game. Well, no, it was a 10-point game, and the Bills' defense allowed a late touchdown. So we'll see what happens here on the special teams. Again, Miami has no more timeouts, so it all comes down to this onside kick. Prime example of a trap game. But again, if you're saying this is a trap game and we come away with the win, isn't that a good thing? Like we had a trap game, we still won. So let's get ready for the Eagles next week. Stop the penalties. Penalties obviously killed us today. Kick is in the air. And Hyde recovers it, and he's going to run it in for a touchdown. Hyde jumps above everybody, and it's going to be a touchdown Buffalo. And so it's going to be 31-21. Great job by Micah Hyde just coming in and saying, no, that's our ball. And he runs it in for a touchdown. So the Bills now up by 9 again. I don't know if I like that, right? If you're Hyde, dive down at the 10, kneel this ball, end this game that way. But with 1:38 to go, the Dolphins are going to get the ball back now. And there's really no need for it. I mean, like, I love Micah Hyde's athleticism, going up, getting that ball, and running in for a touchdown. Again, do you need to run in for a touchdown? I don't know. It's because of, like, someone just, let me see here. Scott Blakely, defense is awful. It's because of the defense we won this game, my friend. Talk about that Trey White interception inside the 5-yard line. I know they allowed a lot of yards today, but man, it's that strip sack that gives us a touchdown by Cole Beasley. I mean, not the strip sack, but the strip by Trey White that Hughes recovers. I mean, I know our defense allowed a lot of yards today. I'm not discounting that. I know they got a lot of penalties, which infuriates me that we lead the league in dead ball and pre-snap penalties. That just infuriates me. But it's because of our defense and now our special teams that we're gonna win this game. I mean, Josh Allen played good in the second half, but it didn't look good in the first half. I think we can all admit that. So again, 31-21 now, 138 to go. We are better than this game showed. Defense allowed 21 points. I see that. I see that. I understand that. But they also pretty much gave this team 10 points, right? So it goes both ways. And now the Bills are going to kick this one off. This one's going to be in the end zone, so it's going to be a touchback. So a minute 38 to go. Buffalo up 31-21. Bills remaining schedule. I mean, it looks doable, guys. Looks doable. He has the ball, no timeouts remaining. Angry Buffalo flexing his muscles. Finsbury play hard last 2 weeks. That bad. And there's a fumble by Fitzpatrick. Ball still loose. The Dolphins recover at the 5-yard line. So that might be it. Because now you're talking about a second and 25 now. So Miami's not in any hurry at this point either. So unable to control the snap. Then he kicks the ball. Murphy with a good job blocking Fitzpatrick so he can't just jump on it. And Miami jumps on it at about the 5-yard line. So 1 minute to go. Clock still running. 2nd and 29 now for the Miami Dolphins. And they just run it here. Gets about to the 16-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down. 45 seconds to go. Count it down, guys. Hey, I know how bad this game looked at times. Believe me, I'm right there with you. I'm still not exactly thrilled about this team's performance, but we get the win. We're going to be 5-1 on the season. Pass complete to number 17. He gets down to the 45-yard line. 20 seconds to go. They're going to clock the ball. Again, like M. Kane says, the W. Again, if you're listening, Scott Blakely, make sure you get me your information so I can send you that autographed hat. We could talk about what autograph you want. Scott Blakely winning the first trivia question in the first half. So make sure you either contact me on my Gmail,